my factory workers. We found a new factory game that's in early access right now on Steam, and we're going to give it a playthrough. I'm Senior Honcho, and let's play some Mind Mogul. Start a brand new game here. Let's call this. What are we gonna call this? We will call this playthrough. Very creative. I know. I know. It's what it is. It's late. Alright, so here we are in our mine shaft. Say goodbye to the sunlight. We're going into the depths. And here's our mine. Alright, our first task is we see up there in the corner is to collect our pickaxe. So we will take our pickaxe. Our first one's done. Mine and deposit 5 iron ore. Look, here's some iron right here. Let's grab this one. And we'll just pick that up, drop that in here, just like that. That's 3. Let's grab another one. Look, more iron. Woohoo. Oh, we just got a little chunk. Just a baby chunk. Just a baby. Does that give us credit? No. We're gonna have big ones. We got another baby. Look here, baby. Hey, here we go. In number 5. Da 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 da. Okay, purchase magnet from the computer shop. Look, we got a computer down here in the mine. That's crazy. Very old looking computer. And what are we purchasing? We want a tool. I'm going to pick up the magnet. This one marked new. Let's grab that, purchase that. Go pick it up from our mine shaft here. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Anything I can grab? Nothing I can grab. How does this thing work? Well, if I take my pickaxe and I get something on the ground, use my magnet, whoop, looky, I can wave it around like a magic wand and just drop that in. Whoop. Oh no, I didn't get it all. Pick it up again, drop it in. Alright. So, oh, and we've got to get 18 more of those, and we need to get 10 coal ore. And this will unlock our first miner. So there's some coal. Grab that with this. Okay, and we'll put that in. Just clean this up. And grab a bunch here. Try and get it all done at one run instead of multiple. Grab these back here. Okay, let's see where that puts us. And so the thing about the magnet, I can just keep tapping my right mouse button and pick up more as I run around. Was there other one I got? Anything over here? No. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, made a mess. Let that sew off. Pick up the extras. Okay, we're good on coal. Oh, there's some iron that we missed. And grab this one here. We need 7 more. That is not gonna do it. Drop this stuff off. Got some more over here we can grab. That'll get us the last pieces we need. There we go. Ta-da! now we can purchase our miner. Ooh, look, we got a new machine. Auto Miner Mark 1. Excellent. Alright, so now we need to deposit iron ore, coal ore. Can we do any conveyors? Yes. So we will probably try and conveyor this stuff into here. So the cool thing is did I buy it? Yes, I did. Pick that up. So once I put this in out, you can see where the nodes are. I've got one up there, I got one over there, got one over here, a few back there, and down the tunnels you can see there's some back there as well. And whenever you hover over one, it'll tell you what your percentages are of the different ores. So we can get both things that we need, the iron and coal ore from that one. I believe this one that's really close, that's just iron. And I think that one up there, we really don't have a way to get up there, but that one is iron ore and coal as well. I don't think I can, the jump on this is pretty good. Oh, I can get up here. We might want to use this one, because I think with the smallest amount of conveyors we can get to that instead of coming across the center. Let's give it a whirl, because I kind of like this node up here. I think it's kind of cool. Okay, so what we'll do, just wait for some of that to spill out like that. And we gotta get 50 and 100. So we might want to buy another one as soon as we can. If we buy that other one, we can get coal and iron out of that one too. And maybe run both of these. Get this up to speed quickly. Keep missing. So to release, you can either use your left mouse button or the R. We'll just drop it. The left mouse is called a throw, where the R is just a drop for release. So it is different. So if I just want to pick this up, I can throw it somewhere. Like you see, it kind of tosses it. Where if I pick it up and I just hit R, it just drops it straight down. Doesn't throw it. Very important when you're trying to get stuff on belts to know the difference. And you also got to make sure you don't run into things when you're using the magnet, because if I run into something, oh, I lost it all. See, so that goes when you're jumping around too. If you run into something while you've got a big load on your magnet there, you'll just end up dropping it. Important thing, if you look to the right, you'll see a cheat sheet of commands as well. That's always helpful. Alright, we have 96 hours. That should be enough for us to get some conveyors going. Let's take a look. We're going to need some straight sections. Let's try 3. That's 60 of our 90. And then we'll add a slope. I think we can't afford any more than that. So that'll get us started. We'll see. That might not be enough to get us over the edge, but I think it will. So we're just going to move this down. We're just going to toss that down there. Oh, I got some in the basket. Look at that. A couple points. And the other thing is if you hit F on this, you get a little menu, and I can turn this off while I'm building conveyors, so I don't have that constantly throwing stuff out as I'm trying to build. Oh, I didn't pick them up. I left them in the shaft. Gotta remember, when you buy stuff, go pick it up. Alright, so jump back up. Then we'll start with our straight section. So we get a little interface here with the arrows on it, which is kind of cool. We just want to make sure we line that up. It does build on a grid, so if it looks like it lines up, it lines up. Right, so that's all lined up. And I think if we were to do the slope here, so we want not up, we want down, and then rotate it. So I hit Q to change the direction and R to rotate, or we can't place it there. We're hitting the rocks, so we do need that second one. I use my hotkey 4 to get back to that. Then hotkey 3. Still Good thing I bought 3 sections. I need all 3. Okay. Let's see if it'll let me do it now. And I do find that standing on the conveyor works good. Unlike Satisfactory, the conveyors do not move you. So you can stand on them and use them to walk back and forth without having any kind of issues. So that looks good. We're starting to drop things off the edge now. So we'll get this fired back on. Then we'll take our magnet, pick up all the stuff that we dropped down here, put it in, and as we get $20 or more at a time, we can buy more sections of conveyor. So already we can buy 3 more sections, so let's go buy some more. We're going to need at least 1 more slope, I think. Where are we at lined up this way? Actually, probably turn the corner right there. So let's do a corner piece. So corner, conveyor, and another slope. And I think we should be good there. We'll purchase that. Grab this stuff. And from what I've heard, the sounds are not finalized for this game yet. So this is still early development. So there are some work in progress and dev things that are still going on in the game. So we're 3 like that. We might not. Are we lined up? No, we needed to come out more. So let's pick up these pieces. We'll go get ourselves another straight piece. And we'll rebuild that conveyor. Alright. I always keep wanting to pick it up. I gotta remember it's gonna keep going. There'll be lots there. So I'm gonna grab a straight piece. And let's grab another slope while we're here. It's only 40, we still got money in the bank. So now to pick these pieces up, you just walk up to it, hit F, F, and take. And then do the same F and take. So I'm kind of doing a jump, a jump hit at the same time because you got to do it on the actual conveyor piece. So then 5, and then 3, Q, then R, then slide it into place. And with 2 of these, we should be dumping it straight in now. Yay! We've automated our first bit of money making. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. There we go, a nice clean floor, nice conveyor, running right into the bin. And once we get to we need to get to 500 for another miner, right? I think that's what it was 500 for the miner. Machines, miners, 500, yep. So, we got 10 more pieces to fall in here of iron before we get 200 more for that reward. Oh, and then we'll get an ore crusher as well. And we can use the ore crusher to... I don't know if that's going to give us more money or not. But we'll use it and see what happens. And see how that works. It's going to be important dynamic for later. We'll have to do a little test. In one of the, you see on the second mission there, we unlock the hammer in the ore analyzer. The hammer is like a deletion tool for us, and the ore analyzer will tell us how much stuff is worth. So we can do a little comparison to see what's going to be more cost efficient, the little nuggets like that one or the big ones? I'm guessing that the big ones are probably worth more to sell outright. But you get two, I think you get 2 crushed ones for out of every large one. Okay, there's that. Purchase the ore crusher from the computer shop. Okay, so we'll do that. Ore crusher is 200. Easy come, easy go. Pick it up. And now we need to deliver 400 crushed iron. And we have an additional quest available. So we're going to go ahead and we hit T to open up our quests. And you'll see we also have research things that we'll be able to get soon. Actually, this crushed one will give us our first research point. So we have Master of Coal. The Master of Coal, that's in progress. That's in progress. What's our scavenger hunt? Alright. So that is... we'll do that. And I think I have an idea of how to complete that one without actually breaking the bank. Okay. So we take this section out, like that, and then we put our ore crusher, here, rotate that so it's delivering right there, like that. Now everything's going straight into there, oops, that was not the right thing. Sorry. Put that back in. Put our ore crusher back. Nope, not there. Let's see, turned it into 2 small ones out of the 1 big one. So 3 rotates there, like that. Now, use our finger to pull that stuff up. Throw that in. And now we're getting crushed everything. Oops. Okay. And we're delivering crushed ones. Now the problem is that we're no longer delivering coal. So out of that 100, we're not getting the coal. And I don't believe we have a sorter yet that we can use. Let's see. In conveyors. Oh, we do have a sorter that we can buy for $100. So, if we do that, because we haven't researched any of this other stuff, all this other stuff is locked. So we can do a sorter conveyor. So let's grab one of those, and we're gonna need some pieces to go with it. Let's do a corner conveyor. And another, and we have another slope in our inventory, so we should be good there. I think that will be enough for us to deliver on that. So what are we going to do with this? We're going to go up, and in the straight section, we're going to take this out, and then we're going to take our sorter, and it's going to have 3 arrows, and we want to point it in the direction that we want, and we want this to point in that direction. So I think that's right. Do that, and then we can go ahead and actually we didn't need that corner piece, we just need our slope here. So we rotate that, and we want this to be down. Rotate it again, move it into position, and now what we do is we take this large piece of coal, because we want to sort the coal out and not go to the crusher with that, and put that in the basket. You hear it identify, and it'll get a little green light that it's now sorting, and now we'll see the whole coal pieces going down this track, and anything that's not a whole coal piece will go down to our crusher. Except there lies a small problem. We don't have it dropping into the bin. So we're going to come out here, and then put in a corner piece. Rotate that around. Now that should be dropping in, hopefully. Yes. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Use our magnet, pick up some of the pieces that we dropped while we were constructing. Put those in there, try and keep this tidy. As we progress, that's going to be harder and harder to do. Okay. Alright, so now we have coal and crushed iron being delivered. Let's go take a look around and see what we can find. Let's see, let's go clockwise. So if we follow the wall clockwise around, this is how I love cave exploring this way, because you can find most everything on a map this way. So we're going to go this way. This looks like copper, and we're going to need 12 copper delivered. So let's go ahead and grab this copper. We'll go ahead and just pick that up with our magnet. Keep going. A little dark down here. Oh, what's this? It's in our way, whatever it is. Looks like some iron. Alright, well, we'll take that with us. Some coal. Some more iron. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, ooh, that looks like that's rigged to explode. Ooh, let's see what happens when we interact with it, with the F key. Oh. Hello. Secret passage. Alright. Oh, look, and we got some more copper out of that. That's cool. And we got some more copper here. Nice. And some more copper here. Awesome. Oh, what's this hiding back here? Why, that looks like... Could it be? That looks like a broken drill bit. Nice. So, that's that. That's iron. That's copper. That's copper. I bet there's some mining spots back here. He says, like he doesn't know. I do. I know. There's a... This is an iron node here, copper and copper over there. I don't remember if they're pure or if they've got coal mixed in. But we'll have definitely enough copper from this little thing, and we'll have found our broken drill bit. So then, we'll continue our search to see if we can't find some gold. Or... So just as I'm running around, I'm just hitting that right mouse button to keep picking stuff up. Like that. Look, I even got the drill bit with the magnet. So we're good here. I'm just going to make sure we don't bump into anything as we go. And by the time I turn this in, we should have the first two things done. Look at that. It's taken up like the whole bin. Can't even fit it all. We'll let that sell off before we clean up the rest. Look at that, 22 copper ore in that load. And did our drill bit not make it in? No, we didn't. Of course not. There we go. And our one drill bit. Great. Alright, so now if we continue our quest. So we went into that back room. If we follow our clockwise pattern, that's going to lead us back here, dead end, follow this wall around. Looks like we can keep going. It's dark back here. Oh, what's that? Is that gold? Looks like gold. It's gold. Good, we need 8 of those. That's 2. Oh, that's a dead end. And, oh look, there's some more just laying there. Oh, in an ingot. That'll get us some money. Nice. Oh, there's some more gold. So we're at 3. And then this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 8. Oh look, another drill bit. I'll pick that up too. Alright, here's some more gold. 3 more. With the 5, that's 8. That's all we needed. And there's more down in this direction if we want it later. I'm betting there's some gold nodes down here too. So we'll just go back the way we came. Up here. This time we'll go to the left. More gold over here. We'll go up this path. And then up here. Oh, and look, here's our main cavern. Look at that. Almost like I knew where I was going. Alright, here I'm just going to use R to drop the stuff in. Like that. I got it all in nice. And that finishes off that one. So press T to navigate to the research tab and research something. Alright, so we can do that. We're almost done with our coal mission. The coal crusher available. We'll go ahead and activate that quest. And then for research, we have 2 points to spend. And we have all this stuff. So, shaker table, that with $200 will get us a shaker table that we can use the gold. We can do the rapid auto miners, but we'll need to unlock drill bits for those. We do get a standard one when we unlock this one. We get this standard drill bit. Those are what those broken drill pieces come from. An ingot straightener, our supports wrench, a cannon conveyor, some scaffolding, lids for the sorting baskets, walled conveyors, conveyor blocker. What else can we get? Basic rolling conveyors, a hopper, so hopper and chute system. Let's do. We'll do walled conveyors because I like walled conveyors. And there's some other pieces down here that we want later that we need that for. Like this walled merger would be is what we really want, but we need to get the merger too. And that'll unlock straight, curved, ramped, and the ledge pieces with walled conveyors. So that does that, and you can see that now we can do the heavy blocker, or we can do the conveyor blocker. To start getting into this section of the tree. But really, for the most bang for our buck, we want this shaker table. And the reason is that the shaker table with water jets input coal ore for a chance to find rubies, or crushed coal for diamonds. So we can get diamonds and rubies out of the shaker table. And already you can see that we have a gem collector quest from turning in our coal that we were doing. And right now we don't want to sort that anymore because we want the crushed, we want everything to be crushed. So I'm going to leave that conveyor there, but I'm going to pull this out and let it go down this path. So now everything will be getting crushed and we'll be delivering our crushed coal. Crushed iron, crushed coal, then we need diamonds and emeralds. What is our chance for diamond and emeralds out of this? So just diamonds out of this at 0.2. So we have almost 1,000, just over 800 in that, so we can get another miner. So why don't we do that? Why don't we get another miner going? And let's see. Got all kinds of new stuff. So we can see we've got all of our why am I not seeing it? Is it at the bottom? Yeah. Here's all our walled conveyor stuff that we can do now. For machines, we have our shaker table, So we can't afford that yet. It's kind of pricey, but we also have our ore analyzer. We wanted one of those because we wanted to see what is going to be more cost effective on selling something. And we do want our hammer. We can also get a lantern for those dark tunnels. I'm wondering though, can I grab this one? Yeah, I can. I got a lantern right there. I don't need to buy one. So I can hold that up. And we could have taken this back into our dark tunnels to see what's going on. Did we... Oh, see, there's another broken drill bit piece that we missed. Take this with us. So now the E to grab things works when you're holding a tool, like I just did. So I'm holding the lantern, and I can use the E key to grab stuff like that with the little rubber band kind of thing. Okay, we got different things here. Yeah, okay. How many emeralds? We just need one emerald? I bet you we can find one. I don't know if we'll find diamonds, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find an emerald. I'm pretty sure I saw one somewhere when I was venturing around. But let's take a look around and see what we can find. I love the map on this. I think it really gives you kind of that deep in the mine kind of feel. If you've ever been in a cave. Ooh, here's a pit. Let's go see what's in the pit. Look at that. Oh, look, there's an emerald. That's what we wanted. What else is down here? We got some gold. I think that it's either iron. I think that one's iron. So we got, and a coal. So we got 2 gold, a coal, and an iron chunk down here. But what we really wanted was this emerald. Oops, dropped it. That's the hard part, is getting it out of the hole without hitting the walls. Okay, this cool little spot with a sun vent is pretty neat. This is probably a coal iron node. Oh, that looks like a secret compartment. Hey, let's see what's back there. We'll drop this right here and pick him up later. Let's go see what we got. And you can crouch and crawl. Oh, look, diamonds. Nice. We need 3. Let's add this to our little cash pile that we got going out here. That's 1. That's 2. Oh, I can stand up in here too. Nice. Okay, crouch down. Come on. There you go. Cool. Alright. Then we'll grab that iron ingot as well. That's some nice cash for us. Some nice early freebies. Don't mind that. And then we'll pull out our magnet. Pull that in. We'll take that with us. Just keep everything nice and tidy. Okay, let's go back to our lantern and see what else is in this little tunnel. Some more ore. Where's this go? Alright, we got another tunnel back here. Don't see anything special. I'm going this way. Oh, that's interesting looking. Can I get up there or not? I'm trying to see if there's like a spot where I can get a foothold to jump higher. It doesn't look like it. But that looks like a cool spot up there. Whatever that is. Keep going this way. Oh, look. Something to blow up. Let's do it. Oh. whole nice bright cavern over here. Some gold pieces. Oh, look at this. That's cool. I'm betting that's copper nodes down there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Ooh, a cool little bridge. Let's cross the bridge. Come across the bridge. Ooh, another blow-up box. Okay. Pow! Oh, an emerald. That's gotta go with us. Oh, this is that ledge we were trying to jump up. Perfect. Alright, so we'll drop that off, and we'll get that on our way back, because we gotta go back that way to get the diamonds. We're looking for one more diamond. I don't see one over here. Yeah, this definitely looks like a copper node. And I don't see anything down here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. And that's just a ledge. Jump back up here, go back across the bridge. We'll head to our left. See what's over here. Oh, okay, that's a ledge to that same spot. This looks like it's probably a coal node. This looks like probably an iron node. Some more copper over here. Oh, the old elevator shaft. In the middle over there. Some copper over here. Okay. Nice little walk-up ramp there. That's nice. So let's check this out. So this looks like an old elevator shaft with a busted computer that doesn't work. Oh, another boom box. Alright, where does this one go? This one opens that up. Oh, in that. We got a dual explosion going on here. And is this where we came up? No. This is not where we came up. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, this is where we came up. Okay. Alright, so we just kind of missed this box here. Oh. Nice, nice. So we've got that up there. That's not going to be easy to reach. So I don't know how we're going to get up there. But we've got this nice little cavern here. Oh, there's some ores here. Go ahead and dig our way through that. Oh, and look, we're back to our cavern. Oh, there's a little spot here. Anything in here? I'm going to turn my light on so it's easier to see it. Well, that looks like coal and copper. So we've got a copper node real close. That'll be useful here soon, I'm betting. How are we doing on delivery? Still running. No mess. So that's good. Let it run. We're getting some money while we're exploring. Oh, so that looks like that big opening that we just blew open. Right there, up there. So that looks like maybe a pass-through to that other room. Cool. Then we have this little tunnel here. We came up here before. This is where our gold was. So let's explore this a little bit more. And this is where we blew that door open. So we've got one emerald over here. Let's go ahead and pick him up. And then back here, did we come up this way? Yeah, we did. So we didn't go this way. Oh, there's a box. What's in the box? Look at all the goodies in our third diamond. So let's grab all this out of the box. Come on. Oh, hold on. I guess I gotta take it out of the box first. Put that out. Crouch. Grab this. Oh, take that out. Take that out. Come on. And take that out. Sometimes the rubber band stuff is a little bit hard to use. Okay. So, did we get our diamond? Is there a diamond in there? Where's our diamond at? Yep, there it is. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. That's the important thing. Now we just gotta find our other stash, which was in the back somewhere. Oh, there's our little light spot. I think we put it in the light. Yeah, there it is. I'll grab that stash. Hopefully that's everything. And then somewhere this way is our exit. Back up to our main room. I think this way? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is our main chamber here. Yes. Okay. Cool. So we deposit this and we should have some good money off of that. Oh yeah. That got us up there. Alright, polishing machine. Yay! I love the polishing machine. It's a giant pain in the butt. Did I not grab my hammer? Did I not buy the hammer? Oh, I just... Did I... No, I guess I forgot to buy my hammer. Oh, I have it in the... I never purchased it. Silly me. Okay, so building... We got lamp poles that we can put up. Scaffolding's not unlocked. There's arrow signs. So machines, we've got our analyzer, polishing machine we can't afford yet, shaker we can't afford yet. And then we got our conveyors. Okay, so we'll purchase this stuff for now. So we'll take that, and we'll take our hammer. Cool. Okay. So, what we want to do, let's take, well, I don't know, let's throw our analyzer down. Oh, it's got its own belt. Perfect. So, what we can do, it's got a little screen here that'll tell us our value. So we can take a look at some of the stuff that we're sending down the pipe here. So we're going to take one of those. That's the same thing. Same. I don't know if we'll be able to grab one out at the bottom. We'll try. No. Crouched down, maybe. It's not letting me grab it. Got one. Okay. Oh no, it sold it before I could pull it out. Try one more time. Oh. I wanted that one too. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we have a crust versus a holes. So, first one, we analyze it. Okay. So, 316 for the crushed iron. For just the iron, 426. 426. How much was this one? 316. So definitely the crushed is worth more than the whole because we get 2 of these out of there. So that's like just over $6. Where this one is just $4 for the whole. So definitely crushed iron is worth more than the whole iron. And then if we do let's do the same thing for the coal. We gotta wait for a coal. Let's see if we can't grab a coal piece. There's a coal piece there. Let's get a whole coal piece. Whole coal piece. There's one. Oh, missed it. Got it. Okay. So our crushed one, 98 cents. Okay. The big one, 205. So the whole coal is worth more than the crushed coal. Good to know. Okay. We'll probably leave that analyzer there. As we discover stuff, we'll see what the price differences are. Alright. So that's going. Did we purchase our polish machine or no? I guess we didn't. I don't see it. Machines. Polishing machine. Oh, now we can. Well, we didn't have enough money for it, but now we do. Okay, so now. Uh-oh. We need to find some diamonds. Some emeralds to polish. This is probably going to take us a little bit. So let's just, we got to grab our polisher. And we gotta let our money build back up so that we can buy another miner that's going to find us some emeralds. So once they're polished, we'll just, well, let's, we'll do a little bit of investigation before we do that. Okay. We're at 115, so we'll just do some manual mining to try and get this up a little bit. Maybe do a little investigation, because we haven't looked at copper or gold yet. But clear off everything in our neighborhood here. And what we should probably do is crush it, since we know that's, well, not the coal. We want to crush the iron, but not the coal. Okay. If we're doing it for money. Okay. Got that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to sort this a little bit. Throw this out here. Throw this in. Throw this in. Throw this in. Throw this in. This one. This one. This one. Then the rest of that will go in the crusher. This. There we go. That got us most of the way there. A little bit more. Let's put our lantern back where it was, because that was a nice little light for us here. Let's see, how do I do that? G. Oh. Grab it from the top, stand it up. So all of these objects are using like true physics, so they can be a little bit difficult to work with at times. Okay. Well, mostly true physics. Oh no. Oh, we had one and it broke. We just lost a diamond. We crushed it. We gotta make sure we don't do that again. We might have to watch this, but only 2% of our stuff is going. But we want to make sure we're not losing our gems. purchase a blast furnace from the computer. Okay. Looks like we've got some more quest stuff completed. So we're moving on to the next thing. Alright, so maybe what we do here is let's stop crushing this stuff. Just let that pile up for a minute. While we do this, our new machine, it's our blast furnace. That's going to set us back 400. So much for getting another miner going. Alright, well we're gonna have to do some stuff. So now we have to do iron ingots and copper ingots. So from here we need to purchase. Well, we did that purchase. We have one new quest available. Let's go ahead and grab that quest. We'll get all of our quests on screen. Red gem. Activate that quest. Okay, so that's rubies. We don't have enough for the shaker table, so that's going to be coming. Alright, so now what we want to do is we need to change our line up a little bit. So we're going to take our hammer. You can see with the hammer it highlights stuff orange from a distance and makes it a little bit easier to disassemble. So we're going to disassemble that and this. And we're going to switch up our sorts. So the only thing we're going to want to crush, we want to crush the iron. So we're going to want to crush that. And we're going to want to crush this for now. Okay, so we're going to put those in our sorter basket, and that will come into this. And from there, we're going to want to go into our crusher. Well, we can't put our crusher there, so we're going to bring it there. And let's go ahead, put that there. So if we use a ramp off of this, actually we're going to, you know, now I'm thinking about, what if we turn that sorter so it spits out this way? That might be better, huh? Okay, let's do that. So, hammer, and we're going to hammer that, and hammer that, and we're going to try and work our way. We're just going to give ourselves something to jump off of here. Let's see where we can put this. What's the closest spot to, okay, so we come off here. We want to come down and then get it as close as we can to that, which is there. Okay, that works. Can we get on top of it? Not like that, we can't. Let's see, so we got up here, over here, like that. And, okay. So if we come out straight, hang on, I usually put my straight on 3, curve on 4, slope on 5. That should be good. And then my 4th conveyor piece there. And that'll make sense when we unlock more conveyors. Okay, we're going to do that. Here, we're going to put in our sorter. So that's on 9. And we want to sort, yes, that direction. We're going to sort our coal and our iron and our iron nugget to that side. Actually, I think we want our coal nugget to that side too. Let's see if we get a nugget here quickly. If not, we'll get it later after we crush it. Alright, we'll set up our crusher and then we'll have bunches of crunch stuff. So we have both of those coming out. So put in our corner piece there. And let's do a drop angle right away. So 8, 5. Rotate that. We're going to go down. Rotate it again. Come down. little bit of a hacky conveyor, but that should put us right into the crusher now. It does. Good. Then everything else is going to go this way. Okay. Alright, so now we've got lots of stuff hanging out down here. We've made a big old mess. Take this. Crush all of it. Because I don't think we got any diamonds in there. There, now we have a crushy mess. A little bit more. Alright, good enough. So now, our next piece is going to be our blast furnace, right? So we're going to put that down there. Go ahead and take this. And so this we have to feed into the top here. So that means we got to come back up 2 ramps. So this, we're going to go up, and do that, and we'll go ahead and put in a corner here, like that. So now if anything drops out of there, it should be a diamond. And then what happens is when we do this, so I'll use our magnet to manually demonstrate this. Well, maybe not. Because what we don't want is all that coal to go in there. So we're going to have to get another sorter, because at this point we need to sort our coal out of here too. So if I put that in, you see it puts some iron into there. And each piece of iron brings it up. Oh, did I just drop that on the edge? Of course I did. There you go. See, so I put a whole piece in, I got 1 bar. I put a crushed one in, I got 1 bar. So having the crushed one, actually, one ingot or 1 nugget of ore, when it's crushed, gives us 2, and it gets there. So when that fills up, oh, poop. God. Let's pull some of these aside. No. Don't want you. Alright, we'll just do it the way I always do it. Jump. Put that in. Put that one in. 1 more. Because once we get to the line, that's when it'll do something. There you go. Pours it out into a mold, and boom, we get a bar. And this bar we can put into a polisher, and then we get a polished iron ingot. Pretty sweet, huh? So we're going to use this for our cost analysis. So I need to put my analyzer somewhere. Let's put our analyzer up here. Yeah, let's put it right here. Rotate that and bring it down a notch. I guess we'll put it there where we can read it. Yes, that works. Okay, so our polished ingot, where did we put it? Oh, there it is. Polished ingot is 2465. Not bad, huh? Okay. So now, if we do full ingot, let's see if I can get some of this separated out. It was 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. see if I can do that without sucking up everything else. There we go. Alright, cool. We'll put our 5 pieces in. Oh, it was 6. No. So one more. So this is an unpolished ingot. The other one was, oh, so let's take a look. So the polished iron ingot was $24.65. The unpolished is $19.63. So we get $5 just for running it through this one machine. So that's pretty awesome. Oop. Ta-da! So we're gonna do that. Polish that. We'll throw that in there. And we'll throw that in there. And both of them count as iron ingot. So you can polish it and still get that, but you get more money by doing the polished one. So most of your products you're going to want to send through your polisher. And we still haven't gotten another diamond yet. Or have we? Checking, checking. I don't see any diamonds in there. Okay. So I think what we're going to have to do is we need another sorter. Where is our sorter? In conveyors? Yes. So we'll grab one of these. Because we're not making any money because we're not dumping anything in right now. So we're going to sort this because we want our crushed coal to go right to the bin. And we want our crushed ore to go to that. So 3... So we're going to sort one of these. Let's go the other way. Let's do it that way. And we'll grab the crushed coal. And we're going to send it this way. So we need some conveyor pieces. And for now... Oh, no, actually... Yeah, that actually will work. Once we get that conveyor. So we'll see how it's sorting all that out. It's going to send the iron out one way and the coal out the other. Okay. So that's perfect. So we'll use that to help sort our junk out. Let's see. So now that we have that, we need conveyor pieces, right? We're going to need... Let's do some walled ones. They're more expensive. We don't have that much money, so we gotta be careful. Let's go with a couple straights and a couple corners and see where that puts us. I think that'll get us to where we need to be. If not, we'll make a couple more bars. Oh, I didn't pick them up. I'm like, where are they? And I picked them up in the wrong order, too. 1, 2... We're gonna... No, I needed one more straight piece. Alright, so... So you may be asking, well, what happens if you put coal in there with iron? So if I was just to grab this and throw it in, so now we got a bunch of stuff in there. You see that we've got mixed ores in there, and we get the slag piece. And the slag piece, and we will have to make these later on. But it's only worth 92 cents, so we lose a lot by creating slag. So generally we don't want to do that. And you can't polish these, because what will happen is you'll hear the sound. And it'll just refuse to polish it. So, not the best time. So we'll throw this stuff in here. This is all kind of garbage. Oh, we did get one gold one. Let's pull that one if we can. It was sold too fast. But we got enough for our section that we wanted. So we wanted a straight section. Purchase that. To put here. There. Now we'll start making some money again. And now what we can do is resort all of this stuff. So if we come up to our crusher, go ahead and drop all of it in crusher again. And it's gonna build up and it's gonna overflow, and we'll have to do this a couple times until we don't have any of the coal left. Because now all of the coal is being processed completely. Oh, and we have enough for more conveyors, so we can start working on getting the iron to where we want it to go. So we need another lift here, so the sloped conveyor, grab that. Okay, and so we're going to have to move this guy over. And put him there. So now all of that's going right into there, and we'll start getting ingots. So there's our iron getting produced. And we've got 80, so we need a straight and a corner. Did we get any diamonds yet? Oh. We gotta have a polished diamond, so we gotta be careful not to dump our diamond onto this conveyor. So let's take this section out. And what we'll do is we'll run that down and we'll run it through the polisher, but we're gonna need to get some more let's clean this stuff up. Oh. Well, I guess we're selling that as is. Kinda ran it into my conveyor. Just like I said earlier, running into a conveyor will make all your stuff drop off your magnet. Okay. There we go. All nice and crushed. Get that sorted and made. This has all been crushed already. Just drop down the belt. Back through the crusher. Let's drop that right into the bin. There's an iron piece. Iron. Pick up some of these pieces. Drop these in here. And polish you. Get your belt out. Oh, come on. Get your polish on. There we go. Make a little extra money there. That. It's a slag piece. Okay. Just about all cleaned up now. The only thing that should drop onto the floor now is diamonds. We'll fix that in a little bit. But for now, what we want to do is we want to set up our polishing line for this iron. Oh, and we have enough for our next miner already. These ingots actually raise the bar quite well. Oh, look at that. Look at all that. Got a whole stack going here now. these up. Oh, those are pretty. Okay, drop those in. That's gonna watch our numbers go way up. All right, so now we can do some actual purchasing here. So let's grab like 5 of these and 4 more of these and a few of these. That's beautiful. Perfect. Okay, now we're starting to get to where we can do some stuff. Just rearrange those to where I used to them. This is going to be a straight piece here. Go corner piece here. And then we'll do a straight piece here, but before I do that, I want to move these out of the way. And straight there. There. Now, what I can do is I can put these onto the conveyor and get them all polished. Look at that. Oh, I guess they didn't all get polished, did they? This one didn't. That's the only problem when you're doing bulk things. Sometimes they don't quite get handled appropriately. There we go. Okay. All those are polished. Get a nice chunk of change off of those. Nice. Good. And that's flowing now, so we'll put another straight piece in here. Send those right on in. Beauty. Okay. That's pretty much automated. Now we just got to deal with our diamonds, and we want those diamonds to get polished. So we want to bring those down. Q to bring them down, rotate a couple times, bring it back out. And we want that to go over. Oops, that is not right. Where? Okay, there. That's what we want there. And we're just gonna bring that corner over. And we're gonna bring it back down. Like that. One more time. Come on. There. There. Now our diamonds, when they're sorted out, because they're not iron or coal. Oh, but if we get a chunk, so we gotta be careful. And we'll hear it, because if we get a chunk out of there, because we can get crushed pieces out of that. I think we can get, yeah, there's one. So we want, gosh darn it, I keep hitting the wrong thing. So we want to grab him, and we're going to put him in the sorting basket. So any crushed pieces we want to go in there. Can we get crushed coal out of this too? No, just crushed iron or coal or crushed iron. So we've got all 3 of those in our basket. So those are going to go to the right and into our crusher, and then be sorted into whether it gets smelted or if it goes right into the bin. Perfect. Great. Good. We got our first line set up. Now we have enough for another miner, so we're going to go ahead and grab another miner, and we need to get our coal going. So we're going to do the same thing with the coal that we just did with the iron. Oops, we gotta pick it up from the shaft. I do this all the time. All the time, I tell you. Alright, so this one I'm going to put here. And so you'll see there's a node there. We're going to get coal mostly with some copper out of here. And again, diamonds. Let's see if we can do better. This is iron, coal, diamond. This is iron, emerald, diamond, iron. I think all these other ones are just iron and coal, but they do have an emerald chance. So maybe we'll have to do two. This one's just iron, emerald, and diamond. No coal. So is that one. And these two are close. And we can put those on the same line. We may do that. This is iron, coal, diamond. But we need the copper. So let's go ahead and grab the copper one. We'll turn him off for right now until we get him figured out on what we want to do with him. In the meantime, we'll clean up his area. And we're going to save these pieces. So we're going to just set these aside. And put these over here for right now. You two, you're coming with us too. So we'll have a little bit of a ore starter set there. Oops, missed one. Okay. Now, let's see, we're going to want to come out and crush this again. I think we'll do the same. Well, we don't want to crush right away. We need to do our gem sort and our coal sort. And right now, we're still doing crushed. You know what? I think we're just going to sort out the copper from everything else. And we're going to let. Oh, but we want that gem to be polished. Can we do it? Can we do it in one? That's the question. I don't think we can. We still haven't gotten any diamonds out of this one yet. We really need that shaker table. That will definitely boost our diamond count. And then we don't have any way of getting emeralds yet. Okay, so, and this one is, what is this one? Well, it shows me there's a note there, but it doesn't show me what it is. Alright, I'm going to think about this for a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to let my dog out. Okay, I think what we're going to do is, because we're going to need the shaker table anyways, I think we'll stockpile the coal, the whole coal pieces, because we want the whole coal pieces for the rubies, and then they'll wash down. We'll recycle the coal back through the wash plant for diamonds. So I need a sorter. So we're gonna grab a sorter. We'll have that shaker table pretty quick at this rate with us, especially once we start making the copper ingots. So we need an ore crusher. We need another blast furnace. And we need a conveyor sorter. Whew, that uses up most of our money. Alright, just that is going to set us back quite a bit. Alright. So let's start with our sorter. We'll do this. We can just stockpile our coal right there. Or do we want our copper to come out this way, and we'll send the coal out that way? I think we want... Well, let's see. Where can we put our crusher? Oh, we can put our crusher anywhere but up here. This is going to produce more coal for us. So if that's our coal line, we're going to want our copper to be out this way. Yeah. So I think, let's see, where does, because we can get away with just doing one incline here to get into our crusher, and then have the crusher there, like that. So we're going to want to sort our coal out. Okay. Let's turn this on for a second so we can get a coal piece. There we go, just like that. There we go. And now and the only other pieces would be crushed copper, and that should be coming out this way. Yep, good. Okay, we'll turn it back off. Excellent. Good job. Alright. Cool. Little refreshment here. Alright, we're going to need 2 more slopes to get up to our smelter, which is going to be, let's see, how much, that takes up 1, 2 squares. So 1, 2, 1, 2, rotate you around to that direction. That should be our, that's going to be where our spot is not, because that does not line up. No, that'll be fine. That'll work. We can make that work. We'll just use corner piece. Okay, so we got 220, so we've got enough to get more slope conveyors. Purchase that. At the early stages, when you don't have that much money, you do spend a little bit more time running back and forth buying the pieces as you need them. Later on, we'll just have like an inventory of pieces that we'll continue to use. No, don't be like that. Run it into the wall. Okay, well, alright, plan B. Take that piece and do a corner here. Reverse that corner. So, in the way I'm flipping this around, I'm hitting R to rotate, and then if I want the arrows to shift, I hit Q, and that gives me the different orientation. So Q and R are usually your keys when you're placing any of the conveyor pieces or machines or whatever. Some machines you can't mirror though, so just keep that in mind. So let's see, we want to go see if we can go up to now. 1, no, we're still hitting. Okay, dang it. Alright, then let's go, we'll change our plan a little bit. Go up this way. 1, 2. Ooh, just missing that. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a straight piece in, because I don't think we can get that close. And then we'll put this here. Like that. There we go. We should be good to get copper ingots now. Oh, you know what? We'll use our test pieces over here that we have. Put them into the crusher so that we don't get a lump pile. Oh, look at that. We didn't drop any either. Good job. And we have copper ingots. Great. So we'll go ahead and get these polished up. Because we're going to run that out to here. Like that. And let those run through, get polished, and sent in. Still no diamonds. So it's a 2 out of 100 should be a diamond. I have a feeling we've already pulled a couple hundred out based on the numbers we have, but it's okay. We only need 20 of these. Maybe we'll just do this by hand and not worry about the conveyor. For now. Go ahead and turn you on. Let's get you cranking. I don't mind running these back and forth a little bit. I can always use my magnet to pull a bunch of them at once too. But that's going to take a minute to... because the rate at the copper that we get out of this is not very fast. It's only 1 out of 4 pieces that we're going to get copper. So... it's going to be a little bit... oh, we're already done with the iron. Let's see. That crushed coal is taking forever. Well, we could pull this coal and crush it. Do a little more manual work. Help a little bit. Get us a little closer. Run this. That puts us about a quarter of the way there, just over a quarter. I'll probably be impatient. Go ahead and run this conveyor. Because we'll probably keep that line there as is, I think. Maybe, we'll see. Cool. Alright, well that's running. Oh, we have 1 research ticket to use. Let's see what we're gonna get. Well, we can get scaffolding, get more conveyor pieces. I want this merger piece, so I think we're gonna go ahead and get the one that's blocking that. I don't like this conveyor blocker, but move things sometimes, so it's like, well, why? I don't get it, but okay. So we research the shaking table. We have that. Waiting on gems. Oh, we need to get emerald going as well. Do we want to start more iron? Do we want to try not making enough to really bring more copper in from there or from there yet? We're going to spend all our money in conveyor pieces if we do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some more iron. So we're going to need gotta spend money to make money, apparently. But we need those emeralds. Because that's where the big bucks come in. Oh, we could... I have an idea before we do that. I want to see something. We know we've got gold back here. What is the cost? Okay, we're gonna grab that. That should be enough for 1 gold bar. We'll use our copper line to do it so that it drops out on the ground. Oh, we gotta make sure we don't slag it though. Gotta be careful. Last thing we want to do is create a slag out of our gold. Okay, so we're gonna turn this back off. And we need to see... I need 1 more copper piece. That's iron. There's copper. So grab one of these, carry it back. That will finish off this ingot. Hopefully cleanly. And we'll have an empty machine. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So if I take these three, crush them up, that should give me one gold ingot. Look at that. Math is perfect today. Okay. So this is worth how much? 39. Well, it's not worth a whole hell of a lot more than what we're gonna get. Just grab it off of here. So polished gold bar or ingot. 60. Wow, okay. Well, that gets us there faster, but it's not worth the effort right now. Okay, that was just a little experiment. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get these polished. I'm gonna send them through one at a time instead of in a clump. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That'll get us a lot closer. Over halfway. What is it, 35 for the shaker table? Is that what it was? $3,500? Oops. Yeah, oof. We're gonna have to beef up our production here. Okay. Oops, I just bought 2 more. Alright, well, we're gonna do both of them then. So 3 and there. And we're gonna turn these off right now until we get them set up. And I think what I want to do, we're going to need 1 sorter for this. But because we don't have, we're not cash rich yet, I don't want to reset up all this stuff over here. I think we're just going to run a conveyor to feed into this side of the crusher. So we'll come over, up, and in there, and it'll use the same processing. The crusher, the coal sorter. We'll need to. I don't. If we ran it all the way up here, we could do the gem sorting too. No, I think we'll just do another sorter, and we'll just have the emeralds pop out and go in here. So we'll put like the sorter over here so that it will pop onto that. So we're going to need to do that. 2, we can do 2 more, lucky number 13. Okay, so we have enough for our sorting. Conveyor sorter. Well, that was only 100. I thought it was 300 for some reason. Okay. So that we want we'll do that here as it comes in. And we want it there. And I'll show you why we want it there. And we're gonna need a bunch of conveyor pieces. We're just gonna spend the rest of our money on conveyor pieces. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, that's not too bad. We don't need as many of these. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, there was one more piece I wanted to grab. This conveyor ledge. So if I set this up for an emerald, what we're going to do is we're going to have, oh, see, yeah, I could do it that way, or I could do it, I actually think I'm going to do this in the opposite direction, because we'll have the piece available. So what I mean is, if we send it this way, just flip it to the other side, I can have, because I got to go around this thing anyways, so I can have that come in and into this. The emeralds will continue straight through because I can put the iron pieces in there to sort them and have the iron pieces come this way. I like that better. Okay, great. So if we set this side up, we're going to do this and actually we want a straight piece there. So we're going to go straight out, corner, and then we're going to do this ledge piece, and that'll jump it onto the other conveyor. That'll be perfect. Excellent. Okay. Then we're going to go straight, straight. I didn't grab any angle pieces. I need 2 angle pieces. We'll just follow this slope and then wrap it around. That'll work. So we need 2 of these. And by the time we set this up, we should be sitting pretty on most of our stuff. Okay, so a couple of pieces there. And we're going to go straight here. And then turn here. The other way, thank you. And then straight to the crusher. Come on, go straight. Great, thank you. This is where I have to stand on my belt to get these to go sometimes. Okay, that part is set. So now we just gotta run it from the miners over in, ooh, I think I'm gonna go along that side, and we'll be able to pick up this one when we put a miner on it. Grab our copper bars, so that we can finish this quest. And now I can put those on here. And that little, so that's how that works, that little drop transitions it to the other belt. Cool. So what does that put us at? 16? Yep. Okay. So that's that. And we're out of straight pieces. So let's grab another 20 straight pieces. Yeah, that should do it. Or at least that'll get us close. So we're going to run a straight piece here, 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 and then here you can see where that would spit out. So we're going to rotate that this way for when we put one there. And we're just going to run this right underneath the other one. We'll just let gravity transition these between the belts. So we need, yeah, so we'll need one more there, like that. So that's just going to spill over onto that one, and then down here. there, there, and a corner piece. And we should be done. Now all we need to do is carefully... Oh, I know what we can do. We can do this way. Grab it off of the other line. Sorry. 4. Oops, had it. I missed it. Grab one of these. Oh. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Did I drop it in the crusher? I guess I did. Alright, we'll wait for the next piece. C piece. We'll use this piece. We definitely want that one to come this way. Just like that. Then grab... Oh! I missed it. There we go. Got that one. Still no diamonds, huh? Curious. It seems wrong. I haven't heard anything breaking. Like we crushed one by mistake. And we're just not producing diamonds out of that, apparently. Don't see any on the ground. Okay, let's turn these miners on. Let's get cranking. This is gonna triple our production. Actually, even more than that. Because these are just straight miners. So they're just gonna produce iron and gems. So we can get diamonds out of either one of these at a 0.3. Emerald out of this one at a higher percentage. So we should be able to get our emeralds out of that, but we're already getting both crushed in that, so we can watch this and make sure both get sorted. And really, we're just doing this for a money grab right now. So we can get our shaker table going and get our emeralds going. And some more diamond chances too. Looks good. Looks like everything's flowing the way it should. We should start seeing emeralds pop out of that spontaneously as well. Let's grab our copper from over here. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's probably going to finish our copper. We can just put this on this belt because it's not iron, so go straight through. There's an emerald. There's an emerald. Ta-da! Got our first emerald. Good, 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 good. Look at all that. And that finishes off that. Okay, so now we gotta purchase a rolling mill from the computer shop. Alright. Rolling mill, new machine. Rolling mill. Can't afford it. 1,500. Oh, and polished gold ingots. So now we've got to do our gold ingot factory as well. So I think what we're going to do with that, our gold is through that entrance over there. What do we... So if we come back here, I think our closest gold node is right here. Oh, I don't have a miner. I'm gonna need a miner. So grab a miner. Yeah, see now our money's going up much faster. And if I really wanted to, which I do, make it 2. Because I think if I do this, iron, coal, and a more diamond chance. There's another emerald. That's good. get our gold going. Oh, but that'll get us our coal faster. Oh, decisions. You know what? Let's do both. We'll go ahead and do that, and then we can just drain this down with another one. Just do it. Just like that. Bada boom, bada bing. No, we're gonna put this one back on the gold. Alright. I did grab it, didn't I? No, I didn't grab it. I hate it when I do that. I'm not used to the purchase pickup flow. I'm used to buy it and it's in your inventory. Okay. I don't hate it. I'm just not used to... Uh-oh. Something went through our polisher that wasn't supposed to. What happened? Did we slag something? Coal. How did that coal happen? Oh. We weren't sending coal that way. Gotta watch for crushed coal as well, which we can grab off of here. If it's crushed coal, to head down this as well. Well, actually, this crushed coal, we can't get crushed coal out of it, so we should be good. Okay, forgot about that. Whew. Alright. What was I doing? I got lost. Okay, miner. Gold. Let's go. 5. Okay. So right here, we're going to get more coal and gold and more diamond chance. Okay, great. Let's turn it off while we set up the miner belt. So we're going to go, we need to do ingots in a gold split. So we can't use one of our existing blast furnaces because we'll end up slagging out. We don't want that. So we've got to have a different, so we're going to have to sort and have 2 lines. Which we could do here. We can bring it through here, sort it, send the coal down this line, because that's already getting sorted down there. Again. And then process the gold ingots here, and send them on the same line to get sorted down into the polisher. Because those will just go through because they're not coal or iron ore. I think that works. I think that'll work. Okay. So we're gonna run out of conveyor here pretty quick. While our cash is flowing. It's going to go up even faster once we get this gold in. Okay, and we're out of straight pieces. So we're going to need a bunch of straight pieces. We really only need a few corner pieces. We're good on corners. We are going to need 4 ramps at least. So we probably need to go to 10 ramps. Let's do 10 ramps. That's 10 ramps. Let's do 20 straights and see where that gets us. Okay. No, in rolling mill was how much? 1,500. Which we probably had enough. Well, we got a couple more emeralds coming through. We still don't have a single diamond. That's depressing. We're going to be done with that pretty quick. And that's going to bring up our total pretty quick. Okay, almost. A few more ingots and we'll be there. But while we're setting up the gold, we may end up burning through some of that. Alright, we're gonna come out here. 3. Oh, don't. God, I did it again. Squirreled. Alright, alright. Fine. Alright. Now we're back. Back. Good. Okay. Ooh. Alright. 3. Bring that out to... I think we want to go straight this way. Yeah. Ja. Toaststrudel, ja. We'll see. We might get away without... No, we're going to need our ramp there. Right there. Straight. Oh, we forgot to get our sorter. Because this is where I want to put the sorter. I think. Yes. Yeah, because then we'll just have that cut across the little bit there. Okay, so we need a sorter, conveyor. Purchase that. Pick it up. Thank you very much. Alright. Back on the belt. Okay, 6. Flip that. Okay, and we want our coal pieces to go that way. So, wait for a coal piece. I should get one here soon. Oh, I know I've got coal pieces. I don't have to wait. I got all kinds of coal pieces right here. Oh, and we've got to connect this up so that our stuff is going where we want it. Because now we can connect that line to that as well. Because we got a lot of stuff going on there. Okay. Now our coal is going to come out that way. Our gold will come this way. So will our gems. What are we looking for here? We're looking for... I thought I just heard a diamond, but it may have been an emerald. Ah, those are diamonds, and I don't have a diamond to spare. Bugger. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to... Don't want to lose a diamond. Oh, we got a diamond finally. We got one. Okay. Maybe that was a diamond I heard. What's our gem chance back here? Oh, I hope we don't have one because we got a diamond chance back here, but we're gonna crush it if we find one. It's no bueno. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. But if we find a diamond, we can put one in that basket to have it sorted correctly. The other option would be to change our conveyors, but I don't want to do that. Okay, the same thing here. We're going to need a diamond for that basket, unless we do this differently. We had the coal come out this way and the gold. Yeah, let's do that. Because I gotta remember, we gotta split what we're processing, not the other way around. Okay. That way the gems flow through. So we're gonna go straight is going to be our non-processing line. So we'll go 4, flip it that way. 3, and we're out of straight pieces again. Oh, but look at... Oh! Look how close we are to our next piece. Oh, we're so close. Come on. And that's without the copper. Let's put our copper in. This will put us over the top. Look at all that. That's glorious. And we may be over the top before that even gets processed. Time to zero out the account and get a shaker table. Cool. Now, this is where things get interesting. We need more straight pieces. Okay. Let's move this stuff around. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to put this where I don't want it right first. So I don't think I want it here. But that's where it's going to go right now. Because I'm going to process all this coal. And to process all this coal, it's going to be a messy venture. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that idea. Alright, yes, keep bringing it. That's great, you're a sweetheart. Three, 4, rotate. 3, 3. Okay, that's going into the wash plant now. Remember how I said it's really important to know the difference between R and the left click? That's your example. We have all this coal that we're processing. So I think what we're going to do is we can run anything through the wash plant without damaging it. So what I'm going to get a sidewall conveyor. No, this one, straight. And we're going to put this under here. It's at 4. And we'll run that out like that. Okay. Then we'll run this right into this light here. So I need one of those slope, or those conveyor edges. And I think, you know what, let's do something cool. Let's do this one. And then let's grab, I think 5 maybe. Because our money's starting to roll in now, so we can spend a little bit. We can do, so that'll make a nice cool little conveyor. Oh wow, I counted that, I figured that one out just right. And then 6 to pop it onto there. Now I think we might lose some in that corner. But until we have a merge section, which we might be able to unlock, right? We've got 2 tickets. I don't think so. I think we're going to be just short. But now, what I can do is I can come back here and continue to just pop this on here like that, and let it flow down. And if we get something, we get something. If not, we haven't started recycling it yet, so, which we will eventually, because you'll see what happens is As this stuff washes down, there's a ruby. Look at that. We already got one. But we'll also out of one. Uh-oh. Oh, we got crushed pieces going through. Oh, I missed. Oh no, our ruby's not going to get polished. Gosh darn it. Panicking. Calm down. There we go. Okay. You're all good. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Well, at least the ammo will get polished. Oh, there's another ruby. Well, we already got 2 rubies in there. That was pretty quick. Okay. We got 2 diamonds now. But if you wash the crushed ones, oops. If you wash the crushed ones, you can get diamonds. Don't want slag in there. And we need to belt this up too. Technically, we can run this down the same belt and save ourselves some headache. Look at that! Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Stop! Grab that diamond. Got it. We need this over here. Got it. Nice. Oh. Wait, was that what I wanted? Oh no, we decided we were going to move the gold the other way. No, I didn't need that there. Where did I need this diamond at? To make sure that our diamonds got sorted. Oh, over here. On this line. This is where we were going to crush diamonds if we got them. There, so now if we get diamonds here, those will come down the line, right? Cool. That's beautiful. Awesome. I love it. It's great. So now we just process this coal that's been sitting here. Just let it wash down through the wash plant. We now have 14 emeralds, 3 rubies, and 2 diamonds. That's cool. Oh, and we finished our crushed coal bit too. That's good. That's really good, actually. So now we have 3 tickets available, which I think might be enough for our merger. Missing. Okay. I think we got that all cleaned up. Clean this up. So, oh, we got a slag nugget in there. That's not gonna play well. Oh. All I did was dump it further down. That's funny. What's the slag gonna do? The slag's gonna want to go through there. Alright, let's take the slag out and we'll deal with that ourselves. Okay, that takes care of that. The rest of this can go on this conveyor. Let's see. Research. We need that merger piece. We got it. Oh, the scroll is broken. Okay, so we need this routing conveyor. That's going to be... Oh, we have 5. We finished something else off. Good. Okay, so we're going to take this one, unlock that one. Oh, no, I wanted this one. Shoot. Oh, we still have enough. We're good. Okay. Good. We have the merging conveyor now. Because I want to make this a merging conveyor. So we need straight pieces, we need a straight walled, we need some more regular straight. Go ahead and grab. Wow, we got a lot of money now. So we'll purchase that. We gotta purchase the rolling machine. Get that. And we need our new merge conveyor. Merging conveyor. Okay, $2 grand later, we've been shopping. Awesome. Alright, so now what we want to do is we're going to take this out. This out. That out and that out and this out. We're going to put a corner in here. Oh man, where's my corner? 0. There. And then this piece here. And then we need to grab this piece and configure it with Q to be that. There we go. All roads lead to glory. Great. Now everything is going to the same happy place. Ooh. That was a bit of a struggle. Alright. But now we are rolling. Okay. So now what we could do is I could throw a sorter on here that sends back any of the crushed coal pieces back up to the top and sends it down again. And that will increase our diamond output. So let's do that. Oh, I've got some crap going on here. Just overflow from being sorted. Because these sorters they have a certain rate. And so you've got, if it piles up on it, it will overflow your boat. Same with these things. If you get too many pieces on a polisher, they'll back up. Actually, a lot of these pieces, like even the crusher, if we send too much to the crusher at one time, it'll overflow the sides. Same thing with these. If we get too many pieces up in here, see, it's keeping up just fine right now. But once we get rolling, if we send a bunch into a single, it can get to the point where it's backed up. Like you'll see the extra sitting on top, and if that fills up, it'll start overflowing. Which will be a problem that we will face later on. Ooh, another diamond. Yes, please. Yay. There it went, off into the polisher. Diamonds! Love it. Okay. Alright. That's our 3rd diamond. Oh look, another one. Yay! Ooh, let's do the analysis on that. Let's find out what the diamonds are actually worth. So, let's see. Diamond by itself. This is where I need to turn off the supports. 55.66. Hold on, I'm gonna drop this here. I gotta switch to my... I haven't picked it up yet. Did I research it? Or not? Oh, it's still locked. I didn't research it. Haha. Okay, well, we don't have it yet. So, never mind. Okay, so 5566. Now let's go ahead and polish it. And pick it back up. Put it in there. Make sure we get it on the other side. Dot. Pop over the belt. Still got it. Good. Put it into the analysis. 145.38. Nice. So almost 3 times as much getting polished. Sweet. Good stuff. Happy about that. Alright, and we've found 3 of those. Okay, we still have to finish our gold ingot line. So yeah, that's that. 3, that, and then we need to turn. We're out of conveyor pieces again. Conveyors. Okay, we're gonna need. Go ahead and grab a bunch of these. Grab a bunch of these, and we'll grab a few of the. Oh, we got 9 of those. We should be good there. We need a crusher and a blast furnace. Okay, $1,000. Oh man, that came flying out at us. Okay. We're out of order here. Let's see. Straight corner ramp. Oh, in our rolling machine, we got to do rolling of iron plates. Okay, so we'll have to start splitting off iron. I think we'll probably pull a different iron node to do plates, and then we'll have them sent in. Plates are a pain in the butt, not gonna lie. So we may put the rolling machine like right here and just send ingots over from somewhere else. Ingots are easy, the machines are not. So we might take that route of remote processing to ingots and then bringing the ingots in for final processing. Pipes and plates are difficult to deal with. Let's see. We need to go up to C5, 1, 2. Oh, nice. That puts us right here. That works out good. Okay. So 7. Yeah, we'll go to the side even. 3. Not that it matters. It would have been the same either way. 5. 2 of those. And then put our this just right there. Look at that. Right onto the belt. That'll be excellent. Okay. So now turn this bad boy on. And we're gonna grab the first gold piece or gold piece that comes out and run that into the sort basket. Is we're hitting the roof. Okay, then the next piece, we'll grab one of the crushed pieces. And then we'll go work on our recycling for diamonds. There's our next gold piece, so that should come out this way and give us our first crushed gold. So we're getting a bit of a factory here. It's looking good. Okay, so now this will go into our sword basket, and our crushed gold will come this way too. There we go. Alright, that line is all set up. We are now delivering on that one. That's good. So, if we want to recycle here, we're going to need another sword section. Oh, we need our plates. Let's do our quest first. Okay, so we've got lots of money coming in now. We've got over 5 grand in the bank. So it's going to make things easier to start moving a little quicker. We have our rolling machine. We said we want our rolling machine to go straight in. So we're going to do 6. Get that to go straight into that. Oh, you know what's nice is when we need plates, we can send all 3 ingots into that one and just have it roll right out. If we want polished ones, we can put a polisher right after it. It'll make us more money. So we, yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and pull that back out. Let's grab another polisher. 2 grand for that, but it pays for itself. Okay, so we're gonna go polisher. There's our first gold bar. That's nice. So that's working. I thought I picked it up. There we go. So we're going to roll that out, polish it right away, and right into the bin. So we don't have to try and transport those stupid plates. The plates are just so big, they do not transport well. Even on the rolling conveyors, and they mess up sorters and chutes and everything. They're just a giant pain. So now we need a miter, a crusher, a blast furnace, and a miner, and I think we'll go from there, see where we're at. Okay, so 6 is our miner. Ooh, right on top of this. Okay, turn you off. Ooh, that's really close. Alright, so we're gonna go and make a we're gonna actually go this way as far as we can. It's gonna be there. And then we're gonna go up to our crusher. Which is there. We're gonna put our crusher here. 7 is our crusher. Now if we go that way, we can turn around. And yeah, let's do that. 4 there, then 5 there, right back the way we came to our ingots. No, don't tell me that. Oh, it was working out so perfect. I can't place it there. I can place it there. Dang it. Okay, which means I should be able to place it there. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Look how perfect that fit in there. All I needed was this space right there. I know a little trick. Oh, but I don't know if I have the research tickets for it. Let's see, do we have any research available? If we would have had platforms for that. We're almost to that. We've got 3 more diamonds to mine. Because then I could put a platform under here, and then I could put it there. Oh, but then I would have to go up another ramp. That still wouldn't work. I want it right there. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Knew it was too many features. Alright, so we're gonna have to go here, I guess. And then we'll send our ingot over. Come on. Okay. Which means I need to go out. Let's see, where does that put us? If I want to be at this level. Right there. Yuck. So not pretty compared to what I had. So gross. Alright, but it's working. Oh, I need to sort coal out anyway. Where am I going to put the sort? Let's put the sort here on this corner. Oh, are we getting gems out of this? Yes, emeralds and diamonds. So I need to sort before that. Poop. Poop. Double poop. Alright. I know we're gonna sort right here. So we're gonna move the crusher out one. Hopefully that crusher can go in that spot. And it's just not a conveyor spot. So 6. Yes, I can. Good. Do that. We'll sort this here. We need a sorting conveyor. Conveyors. Where'd you go there? Sort. Thank you much. Bada boom, bada bing. Remember to pick it up. Head back. There we go. Alright, and I want to sort it that way. And that's just going to be iron and crushed iron that we want there. There's iron. Oh, wait a minute. That's going to send that out to the side. Send that out to the side. Okay. Change plans. Coal's gonna come off that way. With everything else. This needs to feed down into the main belt. This is going to be pressured here. Then I can go here, turn, up, turn the other way, and 3. Not too bad. Okay. It's not as gross as it was before. I'm not hating that as much. And I can come down and merge in here, I think. Let's go grab a merge. I don't know if I want to merge right before the conveyor, but we'll see how it works. We can always change it later. So this is the tricky part. So if I get my merge set just the way I want it, and I have that little dot at the bottom, that's my indicator. If I hit F, gotta get closer. F, come on, crouch, F, take it, come on, place it. I only dropped one piece. If you're really good, you can manage to get that without dropping any. I've done it a few times, but not this time. I dropped one. Okay. So now, we can come out. Here. Rotate that. Bring it back down. So down, rotate. Down. Oh, I'm out. Need one more. Go ahead and get another lot of those. Like that. And then we'll just come straight out. Oops, wrong piece. Rotate. Here and here. And there. Okay, that should be... So we've got our iron piece in there, so iron's going to go right into the crusher. And then go into there, produce an ingot. Then plate gets polished, and then in the bin. This way, anything else is going to be sent straight through, merge into that line, and get sorted for polish or process. Alright, cool. That is good enough for us to turn this on. And we just need to go get an iron nugget to put into our sort basket, which we can grab from here. There we go. So we got that. Run over here. Put that in our sort basket. And now our iron nuggets and chunks are going into that, getting processed into plates. So here comes our first ones. There's our ingots, there's our plates, there's our polish. Ship it. Oh, our first one. We only need 20 of those. And then we're gonna, I guess with our next research ticket, we should get platforms. Yeah. Platforms. Because that way, this build could have been a little bit cleaner with a platform. Okay, so next project, recycling this. So we need another sort section here. Gosh, we're almost at 10 grand now. We are climbing. Okay. Why am I not seeing anything coming down? Oh, okay. 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 This is what we want. Not one of those. We're just going to set him aside for a second. And we're going to do F. No, 4. That is the correct way. Take him out. Put him in. And then we'll go ahead and route this before we start sorting stuff. Oh, I don't have any corner pieces left. So let's go ahead and grab another lot of these. Oh, let's grab... We'll do that anyways because we use those. But we're doing high-walled on these, so let's grab some high-walled ones. We'll just grab... Probably just 2. All corner there. That is what we're doing. Slope. We're going to need one of these. Yeah. Let's see where we're at with that. that. Then we're going to send this up on the angle. We have a straight piece like that. Oh, we're going to have to get a few more straight pieces, and we already have a ramp because we're going to want to ramp it back up here where we can. Because we don't have our... Oh, well this is a regular... We could do a merged piece. Like we could do... This is what I was thinking. We'll do 4 like that, and then we'll just do a conveyor merge like this one up there. So let's do that. So we need merging conveyor. Grab him. Set him up first. Okay, rotate, rotate. That's what we want. We'll take him out. Put him in. You turd. It's not lining up. There we go. Just like that. Good. So now we take our little piece that we kept aside here, and any of these that come out of this, we want to send back around. And we'll get diamonds. So now all that's left is to bring the rest of our coal here to this instead of crushing it up. And so that we can get rid of these diamonds. Because right now, we're sorting all our coal out, or we're crushing it here and then sorting it out here and sending it in. We could send the crushed stuff there, but instead I think what we want to do is we'll sort out the coal here, send it straight back this way and around. Oh, hang on. How do we want to do this? Well, we could send it. I wonder if we can send it over the top of this one. Let me do that. Let's see. 3. Rotate that this way. Is that cool, or is it going to block it? It looks like it's going to block it. Let's see. Need a piece, dude. That took forever. No, it went under. Alright. Because then I could put a merger there. Set that up. But this one we want this type of shape. Let's see if I can still not working. Come on. Got that one without dropping anything. That's good. So now I can feed all my other coal off of here. Send it back. Or we could sort the coal sooner. Save us a little bit of conveyor by coming around and going up that way. Okay, we've got ramps. Let's see how far we can get with this conveyor. Because we got to come around this thing as well. 0 there. 3 there. Let's go ahead and do our ramp I like that. That. Yeah, this is looking good. I like the way that looks. Okay, so now all our coal and coal pieces will go that way. Just put a sorter on there. Dance around like that. You're home. There it is. Good grief. That might be it. I don't know if we're getting any crushed coal pieces out of anything else. But if they do, they're going to be so few, I'm not really worried about it. I could flip this sorter and run that over into this. May ruin some of our... It may produce some slag. Oh, but this is all coming from... If we turn this top conveyor off, that's going to stop the coal. Because all the coal on this line is coming from that one. Everything else is being sorted down below, so that's just iron. I think this is going to be the same situation as the other one. Nope, the big ore does not fit under. That's unfortunate. Could... Oh, that's what we can do. Go under. Take this out. And we go this way. And then down. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that meta. This way. That. And then, do we want to come? Yeah, let's take our analysis tool out. Come across twice. Set this. No. That one. That way, that way, that way. Kinda fancy. And then, well, we have this piece. We'll use that one. Waste not, want not, right? Okay. Alright, so now we can turn that back on, and that will be pulling the coal from this one. Turn on. And that'll be, that's all going to be crushed coal, so that should be good for diamonds. Alright, how are we doing on things? Iron plate, iron ingots, diamonds is our master of iron. We are almost done with gold ingots. So we've made quite a bit of progress here, so we can get our platforms now. So we'll do that. Got that. And for quests, we're moving quite far through our tree here. We still got a bit to go, but then we get towards the end. Once we get to pipe, we're kind of looking at our end game ones. Not too bad. We're already in Master of Iron. We go to rods from there, and once we finish Rod Expert, that'll unlock our pipes, which is our final piece. And we'll do Master of Rods, stuff like that. So, not too bad. Polish Gold Quest, that's gonna finish that tree off. Polished Gems has one more after that. We're almost done with that. We're waiting on one more diamond, and now with our gold production kind of getting kicked up a notch, that shouldn't take long for us to get another diamond out of there, especially now that we're recycling. We got more coal going into our wash plant, and we're recycling our small bits to try and get some gems out of there. So either we're getting nothing or we're getting a gem out of here. So anything that's going to come out of here is going to be a gem now. And as you can see, when it's washing those small ones, there's a percentage that will get something out of that. The big ones, they'll either disappear, reduce in size. It looks like some of these smaller ones actually stay the same too, as they go through, as a possibility. But they'll either turn into a gem, or they're just going to reduce and disappear. So they're just going to get washed away into nothing. Which is kind of cool. I kind of like this dynamic for like a wash plant. It's kind of neat. It's like you only get the good stuff out. Generally, what you get out of a wash plant though is gold, not gems. But you know what? It's a game. So they have rubies and diamonds coming out of the wash plant as a thing. It's kind of cool. I like the little animation on it. It's kind of cute. With the little shaker action going on. It's a cool little cartoonish, everything's got kind of a little bit of a cartoonish feel to it. So, it works. It kind of reminds me of like Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, see there we got a ruby. So hopefully we'll see a little bit better production of some things here as we're sending all of our coal through that now. Iron still going. What is the deal here? Are we still working here? Yeah, we're almost done with plates here, and then we're just waiting on a diamond, and that'll unlock our rod extruder. We got one more gold plate to go to finish that one off, and that's going to give us some money. Oh, there's our last gold. Oh, that's a gold ingot. Yeah, that's our last gold ingot. So, once that gets turned in, I'm going to finish that off. There we go. Good, and that's done. We got 2 more tickets now. And that's that. Oh, and we just got our last diamond. So now we're on this one. We'll go ahead and activate that one. And it's just 10 more of each. We're already polishing them, so we don't have to change anything. It's just more manufacturing. We're doing that one. So those are only 2 quests. Then for research, we've got 5 points now to spend. Wow. What do we want? That's lots of points. Nope, we finished our other one too. Okay, so that one's done. I think I want the vertical sorter for 1, so we'll grab that. Because that's a massive sorter that'll split things 3 ways. We're going to want that. We might not need it though. The way I have things planned, we might not need it. Oh, we wanted our support wrench. Unlock that. And let's go with... we don't have enough money for that yet. I want the bigger box. We got 2 tickets left. I think we're going to save one, and we're going to get this wall merger as the other. Okay. That takes care of that. Then we go back to quests, and we've got expert plater available now. So this one, I want gold ingots coming here. Now we need to buy the extruder. Let's buy our extruder. New machine. Rod extruder. 6 grand. Okay, we did that. Iron rods. No problem. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. So, I think what our plan is going to be is to grow... Oh, there's another diamond. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot more. We have more diamonds than anything else now. That's great. That is really great. Good. Yeah, we're already at 4 diamonds. We're halfway there already. Here comes another emerald. We haven't gotten any rubies. Weird. Okay. Okay. Fine. Oh, we got one. Alright. Cool. I got distracted. So, for gold plates, we need gold ingots. The gold ingots are coming from here. We could, and I didn't unlock the smart splitter. Oh, I could have done that. Because we could have turned this machine this way and smart split it to go that way and this way. So, oh, but we don't, well, we actually don't need to do that. So, what we can do, take this, and we're going to turn it this way. And then we'll run this this way. Am I gonna fit under there? I don't. Yeah, I will. Just gotta jog over. What is that noise? That's not part of the game. This. And just take that. Replace it with that. Because that'll spit out onto that conveyor. Just like I have it back here. See, it just spits it right out on there. So now we should be getting both iron plates and gold plates out of that one roller. Make sure. There it goes. And we're polishing it. Just for measure. Good. So we're getting both those plates going. Okay, that takes care of the first mission. Iron rod is the next one. So we need another spot. What are we gonna? Rods actually go on conveyors, okay? So, and they're not too bad through sorters. So we could actually do that off of like a node out here. I want just an iron node. I don't really want the coal if we can avoid it. Let's see what we get. Let's grab a miner. As in rock digger, not as in a child. That's just gross. Okay. Okay, this is just coal. I don't want that. That's iron and coal. These are both just iron. We're using those. What's this one? This one is iron and coal. Don't like that. I don't want iron and coal. Oh, but this one... Oh, that's sorting gold. Well, I guess... I mean, we do have this belt right here. If we use this one, I could sort the coal there. Am I gonna have enough room to do full rod extrusion here, though? We can try it. See what we can do. Maybe if I come... I don't want to block up this hallway. I don't think. Unless I send it down. Because if we use these nodes back here... Man, that is a long run, though. Come this way. And then over here. This is back by our gold. There's our gold should be right up here. Man, that's a long run too. I don't know. I'm not going to use those. I don't think I'm going to use those copper nodes back there. I think I'd rather go with the copper nodes that are over here. I got a lot more of them in there, and I can route them once because I've got just through here. There's all these copper nodes. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, that's plenty. We'll use that for our copper. There's a couple gold nodes over here. Some gold nodes back here. Nope, not. Sorry, wrong hallway. Over here. This is our other gold nodes. We got some gold nodes here. then the one that we're using is right here. And there's another gold node over here. So that will be gold. That means the other one would be iron. And I believe iron is deeper back. Except for with the stuff that we have here. Okay. So, this is, we gotta sort right off the bat. I don't think this will push right into a sorter. And am I on a conveyor? Gosh darn it. Almost done with diamonds. Look at that. Diamonds are in the lead. Okay, I need conveyor sorter. And I need another round of this. And, okay, I'm gonna get a few of these. And we're good on those. Go ahead and grab a couple of these too. And then I need a crusher, and a blast furnace, and a rod extruder. Oh, I bought one. Yeah, I got my rod extruder. Okay, that should be everything we need to get our iron rod piece going. Alright, so... Oh, I know. I'll do this. Ah. Man, I'm really struggling to remember to pick up my stuff after I buy it. Getting ahead of myself. Okay. And let's get this sorted right. So I go straight here, corner here, ramp, and wedge. I don't need my analyzer, and that'll be later. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking. That. And I'm going to split out my processing stuff and my other stuff will go straight. So I'm going to put my sorter here like that, and then just jump that onto the track like that. Okay. Then coming this way, I need to elevate 5 twice. Will it fit there? Probably not. I'm probably not that lucky. Pressure's 9. Yeah, no. That was wishful thinking, wasn't it? Okay. So 8. Wipe that one. Go back to the corner. Why aren't you going to the end where I want you? There we go. Go that way. Go loop back. Go up again. Oh man. I really don't think we're going to have room to do this. I don't even know if I can get my crusher in here. Oh, I can. Alright, well, now there's hope. There is hope. Come straight out of here. Straight out of Compton. That way. 5. Did I? Oh, I unlocked platforms, didn't I? Please tell me I unlocked my platforms. I did. Excellent. Let's grab 3 of these. I have an idea. let's go up an extra section. We'll put a platform. Let's see if we can put a platform right. Oh, come on, really? That's so weak. I have to go there. I can go up a more, but I don't think... No, I just trapped myself, didn't I? Of course I did. Okay. So... Oh, hello. That's what I wanted right there. Oh, that might be perfect. Oh, I wonder... I hope that conveyor runs underneath that. Because if that does, we are cooking with gas. Alright. Oh, it does. Sweet! Okay. Go multi-level. Oops. Machine. Or are we? Still too low. Oh, because that goes up 2. I'd have to have it right on there for 1. Ew. That's kind of gross. Okay. Scratch that. I don't like that. Okay. Now the question is what can I do here? Will it let me put this here? Yes. Good. That is our saving grace. Now... now what? Alright, Brainiac. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Whoa. This is crazy. Alright, we're gonna see if this works. Oops, wrong direction. That's definitely not gonna work that way. Okay. Then we come up. Oh, it won't clear it. Oh, but I can move. Hold the phone. Hello, beautiful. Yeah, buddy. Wily Coyote, super genius. What? No way. Look at that. That is redonkulous. Check it. Okay, so we want the coal to come out that way. Let me grab a piece from here. The coal's going to come out this way. That's, I'm not getting crushed coal out of that, so we should be good. Turn that on, let's see what happens. Nope, nope, no. Nope, completely wrong. Completely wrong. Oh, come on, stop it. Alright, we gotta grab an iron piece. Now when that gets crushed, we'll grab a crushed iron piece. Look at how many diamonds we've done. Good gravy. It ain't fast, but it's something. Oh, what a mess. Look at that nastiness. That is Spaghetti Factory at its finest right there. Slag. Get out of here. How did that happen? How did I get slag? One of those coal pieces must have made it through. That's good. That's better. Huh. And I could still put out a straightener if I need to. Which I might have to. Yep. Alright. Do I have that available or do I have to research it? Might have to research it. Ingot straightener. I have to research it. Ooh, I have one ticket available. I think that might be a one ticket purchase. Let's see if it'll go. Yeah, see, that's just gonna back up on me there if I don't straighten it. Okay, so we gotta use our one research point for that. Where is it? Here. So we're gonna need that. And one of those, purchase that. Grab that. That goes here. That just has like a couple blocks that'll get that straightened out. So here, as this comes around, it turns the corners, it gets all goofy, you know, so it gets kind of funky that way. That just whips it around, sends it straight in, and we get our rods. See the rod there, goes into the sorter, straight on through this sorter, gets sent onto this belt, and on through the polisher, and everything's good. Another diamond. My goodness. Alright, all we're looking for is another couple emeralds, and we're done with that one. And that'll end that one, and I think that might be a good place for us to end this episode. We actually went from nothing to our initial spaghetti factory, producing all kinds of gems. We got a wash table set up for coal. We've got our copper coming in as ingots. We've got iron rods and iron plates and iron ingots and gold ingots and plates. Actually, all just gold plates right now. All of our gold ingots are going to plates. So yeah, I mean, definitely a strong start. We went from next to nothing, actually nothing, to we're now pushing 30,000 on our way. We've surpassed 25,000 on our way to 30,000. Done multiple quests. Yeah, it's looking good. We know where our ores are coming from. We haven't even really tapped many ores outside of this room, except for the one gold one back there. We still have a ton of copper over in that area. We got a lot more gold coming from that back one we'll tap into as we need to produce more gold. And probably be on the... We've got got one more node of iron there. I think that's all the iron in here that's untapped. Let's see. We got, yeah, because this is a coal node, that's an iron node. And then I think that's it in here. I think we've got all the nodes tapped out in here for that. So if we need more iron, we'll have to go on the search for iron, which we will when we have to do pipe. Because we'll have to Well, we'll probably bring... We're going to have to figure something out with this so that we can bring in our ingot sorting. How are we going to do that? How do I want to do that? Well, we got to figure out how we're going to split between just polish, where we're just polishing pieces like our gems and stuff like that, or ingots. We're going to want a plate line, an extruder line for the like for these, and then we're going to want a pipe line for running pipe when we get to pipes. And we can run all the pipe ones are going to be a problem because we're going to have 2 separate pipelines, and those are going to have to be individualized by the metal because it takes 2 ingots to make a single pipe, and that's where that gets difficult. So we're going to have to figure that out for our little spaghetti factory here, and how we're going to do that, especially as we bring in some remote stuff. My plan is to not bring ores into this room, and just do ingots in place, and then move the ingots around. And I think we'll have a lot less overload on stuff. So, which means we'll have a coal line, and we split. I mean, that's 4 different conveyors that we'd have to run. I don't think I like that, but we could sort. With the 3 sorter, we should be able to sort the 2 that we want for pipes, and then everything else can go then through the regular polish line. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's a lot of game left to be played. You know, this is just our first episode. Come on, emeralds. There's one. We're just waiting on one more emerald after that one, and we'll have finished our polished gems 2 quest. And our plate now has changed from gold plate, or iron plate, to copper plate. So we need to get our copper ingots to go into our plate line. And I wasn't paying attention to that. Is this our copper here? That's gold. Gold and iron. Copper. Where are we doing copper at? Back here. So our copper ingots are coming in here. So we're gonna have to swap that. How are we gonna send that in? Where is our plates from here? So we need it to come into this line. Well, that's not too bad. Okay. This is how we're gonna do that. So we're just gonna wipe this out here. Take that, and come on, we'll just wipe that out there. That, come back 3, put in an incline, send it to a corner. Come on, send it that way. 3. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, hold on. We can go up one more. Let's fall 8. So incline one more time. And then go 3. And the kids are being noisy. And bring this over here, and we'll go ahead and send it down one so it's not falling as far. So we'll send that downgrade, down bubble like that, and that'll just fall right into place. So now our copper ingots will go into our plate line as well. So now we'll be getting copper plates. A little more spaghetti for us. It's pasta night here in the mine. And we're just still waiting on that one freaking emerald. Alright, so here's our copper coming down. And then we're just going to be waiting on stuff to produce. And I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to, we'll bring in some more copper ore into this one to up that copper production a little bit, because it's a little slow. Oh, there's our last emerald. So we're going to get our emerald. That's going to finish that one. Boom. We're done. And at the same time, there's our copper plate. And we got our first copper plate. And we're good. We're so good. And when we surpassed 30,000, we're now on our way up to 35. So, yeah. Good job, my factory workers. We did good on getting through this first episode of our playthrough. I don't actually think there's going to be too many episodes to get through this at this rate. We're actually knocking it down. So we look at our quest tree here. We're moving right along. We're just about to... We've got a couple more quests to unlock our piping. And then there's endgame right there. Right? So, alright. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Senior Honcho. Thank you for all your subscribe calls and all the clicky things that you do on your end. Join me next time. When I'm streaming some more Mogul. Check it out on Steam. We'll talk to you later.